Hello, how are you? Good evening. It's a late one again. No particular reason. I've been working on my 3D printer, which I've had for a while now, but I'm actually I'm building it. So yeah, I've been doing it the last few days, and hold on, 1 second. It's looking pretty good. It's heavy, but not huge, as you can tell. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with my progress so far. Except, yeah. Sorry, hang on. Just making sure I hadn't trapped any of the wires. I kind of accidentally put the feet round the wrong way, so I've had to just fix those, which is part of the reason why this vlog is late today. Plus other things. I made soup today. I did, from scratch. Never done that before. Quite proud of myself. So, I also got some left because, you know, huge. I mean, I used 1.5 pints of vegetable stock before I even put the other ingredients in. So it's sweet potato, vegetable stock, and wild garlic. Didn't even bother adding seasoning. It was afterwards I realised, oh, I didn't put seasoning in, but didn't need it. It was lovely. So, yes. Quick shout out, I have a new follower. Kez87, I think it was. If I put the number wrong, I apologise, but it's Kez. No channel to speak of that I can see, but I will say thank you. So it's nice, you see, you know, you subscribe and you get a little shout out. So, yes. Should we do this? Should we do this? Should we do this? I've actually kind of looked ahead of the question today, just because sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This is one of those ones that kind of needs some thinking. I'm not quite sure how to answer it, but I'll read it out and you'll understand. Write a letter to your future self. Be sure to include details about what you imagine your life will be like and what you hope to be doing. Now, as previously stated, and if you're new to this vlog series, then welcome. And as I've previously pointed out, I'm pretty sure this is aimed at the tween-age market. Maybe like going into secondary school, so 11 to 14-year-old maybe. My sister bought it for me for Christmas as a novelty. This is the first question that technically doesn't translate to video, because it literally is right down the thing. Also, while my future self probably won't be very different from my current self, the current situation I'm in, unless things change dramatically, i.e. win the lottery, because, you know, let's face it, that's the only way things can happen dramatically. But yeah, so that's awkward. So it's like, do I write a letter to myself in 10 years as I am now, or do I sort of pretend, you know, I was who I was when I was a kid, and then try and imagine the letter I would have written as a teenager. I mean, if I was writing a letter as a teenager, it'd be like, "Dear Michelle, I hope things don't suck so much anymore. We already gained our attitude that we didn't, you know, that if people don't want to be our friends, then that's their loss. I hope we're getting better at making friends now, and that we're happy. Maybe we found someone that we can love and be happy with. But meanwhile, I guess I'll just go do this exam now. Okay, bye." Yeah, I can't put myself back in the past. Okay. Oh, I also would have hoped that we became a nurse, but I think we gave up on that. So that was one of my original, like when I was a kid, like for about 6 or 7, I wanted to be a nurse, and then when I was sort of again in my teenage years, sort of realising, oh, science and biology and icky stuff, and also I'm a bit of a sap. I cry at things easily, which I don't consider a weakness. Certainly not just for general everyday stuff, but for being a nurse, you've got to be a bit tougher. You've got to be a bit, you know, and not the icky. And even nurses, although they don't have to know everything, you know, that you still need the biology knowledge. You still need to I still consider nurses to be scientists because they still have to have a certain amount of, you know, biology and knowledge and probably some chemistry as well. They need to know shit. And so yeah, doctors probably bigger scientists, but nurses still have to be scientists as well. And I like science. I still have a fascination with human biology. That's why my changeling is called Astrocyte. But yeah, it was something. It never worked out. I don't think I could commit the amount of study to it that I wanted to. But I'm okay about that. So, if I was to write to my future self, I hope we won the lottery. I hope we did, and that we are living our dream. That we got that nice house in the country, and we are living with the man we love, and everyone is happy and well. And maybe we've got those children that we want, but that's not a guarantee. Don't feel bad if we haven't got the children we want, because it's okay. Is it okay? I don't know. Now I'm gonna make myself sad. But don't feel bad about it. If it hasn't happened, then I guess it wasn't meant to be. So don't feel too sad about it. So yeah, we got that nice car because I know we were thinking about if we had the money that we'd get a nice electric car. You know, like, because I'm at the point now, and I'm sure you're at the point as well, that since we don't already drive and have a car and all that, we might as well wait and see. Like if we get big monies somehow, that, you know, we might as well just go get a week course or whatever, you know, the intense driving lessons and stuff. We might as well go straight to an electric vehicle. Do what we can for the environment. I mean, obviously, if we're living in our dream house, it will already have solar panels and be connected to the wind grid rather than the, you know, coal power grid or whatever. Because wind power is already on the rise, so hopefully, by the time I'm you, future me, it will be a lot more stable. I hope Europe hasn't completely imploded and that we are not the complete disaster hole that everyone thinks post-Brexit England's going to be. Because, to be honest, I'm kind of worried about that. So I hope that's not a problem for us anymore. And that the life that's why it's empty. The life that we want is at least a stable life. I hope we're still friends with Forks. Yeah, I just be happy. I hope you're happy, and I hope you've. What do we hope we'll be doing? Well, if we're financially stable, I hope we're just improving ourselves. I hope we're learning new skills and putting those skills to use and being creative. Maybe we've joined the local amateur group. I know we haven't joined it here, but that's because the nearest one is not round the corner and they ask a big commitment. So I hope we're doing the local theatres, and I hope we're doing you know, our arts and being creative. I hope we actually picked up our guitar again. Well, yes, I can pick up the guitar now, but I hope we got good and maybe learned something else. Maybe we joined a band. But just mostly I just hope we're happy and satisfied in our lives, and yeah, just being the best us we can be. And I hope we actually manage to get on a second language, or, you know, relearn Spanish, because I did enjoy that. So alright, me, I think this is long enough, possibly a bit rambly, but hey, we're probably still like that, yeah? Oh, and I hope this channel has gotten like 1,000 subscribers by now, because we're not, you know, I'm not sure how far in the future we are. If we're 10 years, then hopefully we've got a silver button by now. But if we're not, then I hope we're at least, you know, that we're at least a little bit successful, that people like us at least. And I hope at some point we'd have actually finished the E500, because, you know, that's still a good project. I still want to do that. So yeah, alright, me, I'm going to sign off now. Bye. So yeah, that's, again, if I was a younger person, you know, writing to my future adult self, then I guess I would be a lot more, have a lot more to say to myself. or a lot more ambitious and hopeful. But already being an adult, I guess that changes things a little bit. But yeah, that's today's question, such as it is. But anyway, feel free to, you know, hit the subscribe button so you can help future self get her silver play button. And yeah, if you feel so inclined, like and share and subscribe, that'd be great. Meanwhile, if you feel like you want to hear more of my ramblings in short form, you can follow me over here on Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all. That's today, and I've got to finish my printer and look at the washing up and all. There's so much to do today. Alright, anyway, again, thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.